What's going on, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass in the building. Y'all know what it is. Vince Pass Experience. We about to get it in tonight. But listen, what you know what we got to do about this time, right? We got to start off the show like this. Let's go.
We want to live rich like white folk do. Eat shrimp out in France, baby.
Parlez-vous.
Yeah, some lobster out in London.
Let's go. Click, tag, and share it. Y'all know what it is.
The Russians, pasta with Italians, break bread out in Israel, golf out in Ireland.
I ball with these Balkans, Petrovic and Divock.
Passport stamps through the East.
Let's go. Tell a friend, let's go.
Go straight to the motherland. I've been to ghettos in Soweto and politics with a hard time.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Yeah. It's your man Vince Pass in the building. Y'all know what it is for the Vince Pass Experience. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. You know, I just threw a name change in there for y'all because it used to be one voice, one mic. So I was talking to somebody the other day. You know what I mean? It was like, yo, Vince, you need to change the name and use your name. So that's what I've been doing ever since. I was kind of tossed with it at first. You know what I'm saying? But here I am now. VPE in the building. You know what I'm saying? You want to catch your boy, you know where to catch him at. You know what I'm saying? It goes the website right here. Bam. OneVoiceOneMic.com. Y'all know what it is. I got it up. Come holler at your boy. You catch the latest blogs. Got a new blog. I'm getting ready to drop in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Catch the one I got up there right now. It's the emasculation of the black man is as normal as American apple pie. So y'all need to check that out. You did what I'm saying. I got my girl in the back. She ready to come on in and lay it down for y'all tonight. Yo, listen, click, tag, and share it on YouTube right now.com/Vince Pass 1. Let's get on that. Click, tag, and share. You know, listen, bump the algorithms up. I'm ready to get at it. You feel me? Let your boy be out here with you. You know, they don't got energy like this no more. You know, they can't even make this no more. God bless my mama and my daddy for this right here. But if you want to catch me on Facebook, you did. Here we go right here. Facebook.com, Vince Pass. Twitch TV. I'm on Twitch. Y'all already know Twitch is like a real uncensored platform. So if you want to get on there and talk your cuss words and things like that, your bad foul language, it is straight uncensored. I'm on there anyway. I don't talk like that, but you know I'm on there anyway. But if you want to call in tonight, here goes the number, 513-429-5964. Y'all know what it is. Call on in. Come be a part of the platform. Now, I know we got a little late start on the advertising push, on the marketing push, but you know, Shawn is real busy. I'm real busy. So, yo, listen, you know, you guys can always get back this on the rewind. So I appreciate that. You know, right now, I'm going to let y'all know, I got just 50 people on my YouTube, and I'm cool with 50. Because those be my consistent 50 people. Shout out to all of y'all that listen and watch my podcast. I appreciate you. You feel me? Catch me tomorrow night. I got Unapologetically Vince at 9 o'clock. Where I just go in. Y'all know I just talk about everybody. I talk about your mama, your daddy, your cousins, everybody. I gets it in. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. But listen, if you know anybody right now that you know that's at the end of their rope, if you don't talk to somebody, you got to ask yourself at the end of the day, like, who do people talk to? If you feeling like you can't talk to anybody, it goes the National Suicide Prevention Hotline number. It's 1-800-273-8255. Again, it's the National Suicide Hotline Prevention number. It's 1-800-273-8255. And y'all know I got to give my shameless plugs to some people, but that's going to be in a second. But I always got to shout this out right here. You dig what I'm saying? Everything is earned, nothing is given. You dig? So I want to let y'all know, you know, everything is earned, nothing is given. So, you know, I always leave some key things with y'all. I start the show with key things, and I leave the show with key things. You feel what I'm saying? But look, shout out to my man, Jeff Strange. Always got to shout out Jeff, Strange Sounds Radio. Listen, you want to hear the latest in hip-hop, old school hip-hop, R&B, check out Jeff Strange. The show comes on every Saturday at 3 p.m. You feel what I'm saying? Check out the website right there. And then, you know, if you into love and light, check out Wiz Planet. My man, Leon White, YouTube.com, Planet Wiz. He's also on IG on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. He got 2 shows. You dig what I'm saying? So check out my people right there and there. You dig? I got my Facebook user saying word, kid. You know what I mean? Everybody know I'm from Brooklyn, so it just comes out. I'm feeling right at home tonight because I'm with my girl right here, Shawn. She about to come out in a second. Yo, listen, get your questions together because, listen, tonight's show is going to be something serious, all right? We talking about marketing, all right? A lot of people out here, you know, they don't realize what marketing really consists of. You know what I mean? And we're part of a program called the Black Mastermind Group. Bow, you know I got to throw that out there. And you see my shirt right now, right? Iron sharp as iron. But let me tell you something. When Shawn get a hold of you, I promise you, in 5 minutes, if you only have 5 minutes with her, I guarantee you she would have dropped so much jewels on you in 5 minutes. You'd be like, you only could tape it. You can't even write it down. She talks just like this. So you already know what it is, all right? So let's get at it. You feel what I'm saying? Let me bring my girl on. You feel? Without any further ado, you feel me? It's my girl, Shawn LeSuer. Bow. In the building. Shawn, what's going on?
Listen, first of all,
Hold on,
my
Shawn.
brother.
Yeah, y'all take your mic off mute.
I was just going to say my mic is on.
I can hear you.
Okay,
you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Hold on for a minute. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm good on here. You know, sometimes it happen like this. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna let the devil get Disneyland going on.
I can hear you.
Damn, here we go.
Okay, we good?
There we go. We're in the building now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Make sure this microphone that I got ain't plugged in because it's not worth anything. I just got this bad mic, but that's okay. I'm gonna give you a better one. So, Vince, thank you for your patience, man. Thank you for having me on the Vince Pass experience. I did not know you were from Brooklyn until today. I had associated you with Cincinnati, man. Listen, my husband is from money earning, straight up Mount Vernon, okay? So when I tell you, I mean, New Rochelle, New High, like all of that. So I was listening to you going, why he sound like my husband? You must be from New York.
You already know.
Listen, I already know. So I'm super excited, man. This is so powerful. Everything that you're doing, media is powerful. We have got to take back media, take back our message, take back our mission. I can't wait to read that blog post. I was behind the stage going emasculate. Oh, listen. I can't even go there. It ain't even my topic, but I can't even go there. I'm a mother of 3 sons. It is not a game, okay? Yes. And I was raised by my daddy, okay? And my kids' daddy was raised by his daddy. I don't understand what's happening in the world, but I'm telling you, I'm not having it. Period.
Well, you know, Shawn, even in our little 5-minute conversations, we haven't had a chance to see each other, in person yet, which we will see each other at the Black Mastermind event, the graduation event. Oh, your boy graduating. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's what's up. Hey,
I passed my class, and I was having knee replacement, so I was doped up coming to class. I was high in class.
Oh, wow. Listen, you already got people who love listening to you. Hey, Kiara. That's what's up. I hope I said it right.
Yeah, I was told from the floor up in class, but I was still in. I want to thank Dr. Watson, you know what I'm saying, for definitely showing me some grace in class. You know what I'm saying? And, we definitely had it. My girl, Kiara Jackson, is in the building. Shout out to Kiara Jackson. You know what I'm saying? She used to work for me at McDonald's, and listen, she's a dope person. She has a lot of ideas about business as well. So listen, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, Shawn.
Okay,
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Right now, we got that energy right now. You feel what I'm saying? That synergy is very, very powerful when you have platforms like this. And so, what I would like to do, I want to talk about first thing first. I want to talk about you. Your journey into marketing and being a Black woman in marketing. How did it begin?
Man, that's such an incredible question. I really think it starts with entrepreneurship and why I write about this often. So what you may not know, Vince, I don't even know if you know this, but I actually am a writer by trade. So I actually went to college to teach writing as an English high school teacher, but also to write books. I was at that time looking to write fiction. So I wrote for newspapers, I wrote for magazines, but they were always looking for facts, right? They were looking for human interest stories. They were looking for information about what's going on in the community. So even before then, Vince, I am from Detroit, so I read from the 313 just like you do for Brooklyn. Okay, I'm straight up from the D. Okay, what up, though? Anybody out there in the D? Okay, from the D. So I really am from the D. And I grew up in a world or a society where everyone were working class. I mean, and they were doing well, right? My grandfather didn't even have a high school education and was able to help his children go to college because he worked for Ford. So that was a different era than what we live in now. And so I'm the first person in my family, Vince, to actually go and graduate from college.
Right.
And they all basically expected me to go and get a great 9-to-5 job and do 40 years and retire, and retire for 40% of your pay. Now, why would I do that? I don't know. But that's what they,
See my face.
Okay, yeah. Why would I do that? But that was what they knew. You work hard, you get a good job. That's how I was raised. And so even though that's what the message that they told me, I wasn't buying it, even when I was a teenager. And what really sealed the deal for me, Vince, is that my mother worked for a bank, and that bank ended up firing her and several people, and they had a racial discrimination lawsuit against a very large bank that actually still exists. And they had the meetings in our home, Vince. So I want you to get it. I would see all of these people who have dedicated 20 and 30 years on this job crying, worried that they were going to lose their house, worried that they were going to lose their kids in college, grown men crying, worried they were going to have a heart attack. And I remember, Vince, real talk. And my mother just found this out, you guys. So like I'm dropping real pearls, because there's a lot more, Vince, that's caught than taught. I want y'all to write that down. It's a whole bunch of stuff that y'all catching wasn't even taught to you, good and bad. So I really need y'all to, again, pick up what I'm putting down. So here it is. I'm smart. Everybody's telling me, go to college, get a good job. And I'm watching hardworking people lose their job and literally lose their mind. And at 12 years old, Vince, I said, I ain't going to do that. I want you to get this. I ain't going to do that. I made it up in my mind then. So you know what I did? I went and found out what would it take at 12 years old to start a business. You hear me? I was like, if I'm the boss, I can't fire myself. Come on now, Vince. I'm just telling you how I thought. 12 years old, I was like, and I'm going to be a good boss.
Right.
I'm going to be a great boss, because I'm not going to treat people like they treat people.
Right.
Went on a journey, man. I did go to college because, again, I'm the oldest grandchild. You got to go, right?
Right.
I went, graduated in 4 years. I rep for my university. I'm a big U of M. I'm Wolverines. I'm Maize and Blue, all that. Okay. And the whole time, Vince, all I wanted to do was be around people who thought different. So again, I want y'all to catch that too. I wasn't always trying to hang out with people whose parents taught them the same thing they taught me. I wasn't trying to, again, you got to pick up what I'm putting down, y'all. I was hanging around real different people, doing real different stuff, because I'm like, if I'm getting a chance, Vince, I'm going to go out here and get me something that my mom and daddy don't have. They didn't have access to. They don't know.
For sure.
Right? And so I started organizations. I started the student council in my high school. I started the gospel choir in my high school. I started the gospel choir. I joined the gospel choir, which was very new at college. I started an underground newspaper, man. Oh man, come on now. Listen, I can hotep with you for real. And all I did was look at how to make it better, how to make money. That was my sole focus, man. So when I graduated, I was like, man, well, I gotta work, right? You gotta work. You gotta eat. Right. And I worked for a small business. I worked for a small advertising agency, and he might even be listening to this on Facebook somewhere. But I've shared this story a lot, Vince, because this is real.
Right.
And the brother was a talented artist, knew graphic design like the back of his hand, and he was a people person, Vince. But guess what? He didn't know business. He wasn't pricing the products right. He wasn't keeping the paperwork, Vince. He wasn't positioned. He didn't know what the market would bear. He wasn't positioning his business. And so the first thing, how I got into marketing is literally trial and error. I had OJT, my friend, on the job training. I knew enough to say, listen, this isn't working, sir. You're going to lose this business. Let's figure out how to, one, come on now. Watch this, y'all. Y'all taking notes?
Hold on,
Listen.
Sean, don't jump on him yet. Don't hit him with the 1-2 yet. Don't hit him with the Don't body blow him just yet.
They're not ready. But listen, let me just tell you, from that company, Vince, I learned everything to do and not to do in business, man. Real talk. And that parlayed me so much that I was able to help that business. I grew a newspaper, doubled their revenue, man, grew their circulation like by 30,000. It was a weekly newspaper. I knew that if people aren't making money, Vince, they are not feeling good about what they're doing. Period. Drop the mic.
Facts.
So all of these great ideas, all of these wonderful concepts, I'm gonna do t-shirts, I'm gonna do a podcast, I'm gonna do hair. How are you going to make money? Because marketing is the only revenue driver.
That, Sean, I gotta ask you. So, like, reading your bio, paying attention to like the market is doing. Because I watch Shark Tank all the time. All right. Ever since class, I watch Shark Tank all the time. I see a lot of the things that you're talking about. I see a lot of things that you're talking about even out here in the street when I'm walking into other businesses saying like, yo, you're not really pushing this thing right. You got clothes all over the place. Your product placement is not even happening. I don't look at things the same anymore. So it says statistically 30% of all business fall within the first year. What are some of the key components entrepreneurs need to do to have a place to ensure that they don't fall into that don't fall in the first year category?
Marketing. I want you to liken it to this. When you are, so I live in one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S. It's a true story. I just moved here about 7 months ago, and it is statistically one of the fastest growing cities. So every day, Vince, I drive past land, vacant land, man, like ranch land. What is the one thing that's on that land? A sign. What does the sign say?
For sale.
Before the building is built, before the house is developed, before the company opens, they need to make some money. So if you're not focused, see people I want to do this because I'm just such a good baker. I want to make cupcakes. I'm such a good baker. Go work for someone and make and do good and do good baking for them. But if you want to open a bakery, you better know how to make some money. Or better yet, you better align yourself and partner with somebody who's going to make some money. Vince, the first thing you have to do is know who your people are and how they are going to buy what you are selling, and have them sell it, have them buy it before they even get it. Come on now, real estate. People, but I was just talking to a lady yesterday, Vince, real facts. She has put down like 40 or 50 grand. House hasn't even been built. Did you hear me? So why are we building before we sold something? It makes no sense. It does not make good sense. Before you open a barbershop, Vince, your book should have 3 months minimum of appointments. And real talk, you might need to have some people put down deposits because you're going to be so popular. Hello.
Right. You got to already talk that into existence. And that was my next question. Actually, how does a business owner go about discovering their target client and learning to speak directly to them? Because like as you said, why are we building the building and we haven't even sold the product? You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's one of the key components on why businesses fall in their first year, because they don't go out and they don't find their market. What do you suggest that they do in order to find their market?
Man, that's such a good question. First of all, you have to research. So one of the things that I'm telling you, I actually just wrote this. One, you got to research your industry. So this is the part that people don't like, Vince. This is the part nobody wants to hear research. I just want to bake. I just want to take pictures. Then do it for someone else because somebody is making money doing what you're doing. And if you're not interested in making money, go work for somebody else. I cannot stress that enough because what you're doing is that you're setting yourself up for failure. But you know what you're also doing, Vince? You're setting your family up not just for failure, but you know what? They're not going to believe you. They don't trust you. Oh man, I'm telling you, this is what my new book is about. Everybody want somebody to be a baller or a shot caller, but you don't want to know the sacrifices a baller or shot caller make.
Right, they just see the end result. Like Kobe used to say, you wasn't in the gym with me when I was shooting 10,000 jump shots. Where was you at when I was putting in the work?
Where were you when I was putting in the work? So you as a business owner, creative, whatever, do the research. First, research your industry. Because every industry, it tells you that the industry is going down. Imagine, Vince, you starting a blockbuster video right now. Would that make sense? Would that make sense?
Not at all.
But here's the deal. There's somebody who started a cab company. But you know what they didn't do? The research. Look at what Uber did. There are so many disruptors in industries. And most industry researchers are already looking 5, 6, and 10 years ahead. So why would you, just because you like videos, why would you start a blockbuster? You know why? Because you want to do it and you got the hook up. Maybe somebody want to help you out. That's not a reason to start a business. You have to know the growth, the potential growth in that business. You got to know the growth rate in that business. You need to know that where you're building the business is even going to be susceptible or available. Why would you open a Chuck E. Cheese in a retirement community? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'm just asking. Why would you do that? Or better yet, how about this? It may work if the grandchildren come to visit the grandparents, but watch this, Vince. Most grandparents now are going to the grandchildren. They're traveling.
They in Winnebagos.
Hello, listen. They're not sitting around waiting for you. They on islands. So this is what I'm saying. You want to know who your market is. You need to do your research. You need to know the behavior of your people. You need to know what it is that they really want. What are their pain points? What do they desire in life? You feel me? So why would I open a gym and watch this? People do this all the time. You're gonna open a gym and people in the US are overweight, period. Dot. So you don't know that? You don't know what's happening in the personal fitness industry? Then you should not be in that industry. Or
I think it's too many gyms, to be honest with you.
Exactly. So now you got to ask yourself, who's going there? How are they making money? What are their growth rates? You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't do your research, if you're not willing to put in the time on the front end to research your industry, research your local market or your service area, and research and look at your company's strengths, guess what? You out.
You out.
It's over. I'll give you a year. I'll give you a year on grace because your friends might want to come in there and help you. Other than that, my friend, you're done.
Well, let's talk about that. Statistically, right? It says 44% of Black business owners use their own cash to start their own business ventures, right? 37.9% of Black business owners say they're discouraged from applying for loans. Now, mind you, I really didn't want to touch that. And the reason why I didn't want to touch that because I wanted to save that for a Dr. Watson segment. But you always touch on that in reference to marketing. You always tie that in.
Let me just tell you. Okay, this is what I mean about who you surround yourself with. when you're talking about business, if anybody follows, Robert Kiyosaki, whoever you want, whoever your person is, if you follow business is ran on what, Vince? Debt. So most Black folks are so afraid of debt. Oh my God, help me somebody. Because we don't understand the difference, watch this, Vince, between personal debt and business debt. Do you know that Amazon operated at a deficit? They were in debt millions of dollars in their first 2-3 years. How could that be possible? Because they can write the debt off, my friend. The government gives you, get ready. Oh gosh, help me somebody. Come on, Vince, you're gonna have to help me. They give you 3 years to not make a profit.
Yep.
So if you can write off the interest on the debt, pass the debt on for a couple years, why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? And watch this. You're using your own money and you still don't have a marketing plan. Oh my God, come on now. How you going to get your money back? How are you going to come on, Vince. So you done put your money in, your brothers, your mothers, your cousins, everybody that came in and y'all done opened up this food truck.
Right.
Nobody's marketing. Nobody's marketing, Vince. So you know what happens? Food truck is unsuccessful. You know they're not talking to you, right? You know every Thanksgiving, every Christmas. Oh, that, yeah, you know what? He still owe me $50,000. He still owe me $20,000. You're literally, by playing small, by not doing your homework and not doing the research, you know what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
You are destroying relationships. You are making your family resentful toward entrepreneurship. This is what I write about, man, because all these people like, well, it don't work. This business don't work. You didn't work.
Right.
You didn't do your part. Okay, I'm sorry. We got questions. Okay, we got questions. Go. Give them to
me. You know, it's funny. I was putting my phone on silent and I accidentally clicked my son in, and he was FaceTiming me. So he was like, "Hey, what's up, Dad?" Like, we hang up on you real quick, but he'll call me back. But no, I want to ask you this. Like you drop, like I said again, you drop a lot of jewels. You know what I'm saying? And you really put it to where like people can understand it, and a lot of people sometimes don't understand the passion that you have for this thing. 20 years in the game, you feel what I'm saying? You know, Domino's Pizza, Papa John's, all them big names. You feel that you help put on the map with local and national clients. Your vision to where your company, where you at right now, right? I understand that, you know, when you say when you were younger that you wasn't going to do X, Y, Z. But why is it still morphing? Because you're still reinventing yourself. Like every time we talk, you got something else going on. You feel what I'm saying?
If we were near each other, I would be high-fiving you and fist bumping you and everything. Here is what I love about marketing. So I guess, if I was to take a test, Vince, I probably would be considered ADD by today's standards. The culture is dumbing people down, desensitizing people, especially people that look like us. They're squashing our creativity. They're putting us in boxes and making us say we can only do this one thing. But the God that I serve said something else. Come on now. He said he gave me the power to create wealth. So every single day I wake up, it's another opportunity to get in front of a group of people, to get in front of entrepreneurs, to talk to your people, because it is marketing that makes the difference. It's the marketing that keeps people in business, man. If you're not marketing, and you're not building, if you're not reinventing yourself, you will be the next Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Toys R Us. Come on now, somebody.
Right.
We have so many examples of companies that got stuck and did not reinvent themselves, did not pivot, as the world is talking about now because of COVID. And guess what, Vince? They're out of business.
Mm.
You better be changing. You better be trying to figure it out, right? If not, you're running the risk of being out of business. If you're not growing, then you are dying, especially when it comes to business. Right about now with technology, you better. That's why I love it. I get to do something new and great every day.
Can you explain to me, like, because I heard of it before, but like I didn't know what it was. Like I told you before when we spoke last time, like, marketing. What I thought was marketing isn't marketing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you about a podcast. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. How many posts I put up, how many times I pay Facebook to put this post out every week. That is not marketing. Okay, I realize that now. Okay, that is the poor man's marketing, and actually, it's not even the poor man's marketing. That is a real expensive way to run up your credit cards and do what? Go into debt. We'll talk about that towards the end.
Listen. You don't even listen. First of all, you asked a good question, and what I tell people is that marketing is a science. It's taught at a university. So regardless of your interest and background in college and all that other stuff, if it is taught and you can get a PhD in it, why in the world would you think that your high school your nephew or niece who decided that they can do Instagram is now your marketing person? It makes zero sense. Vince, I just, again, I love y'all. I have a lot of children. I understand, but it doesn't make any sense. Marketing is measurable. It's measurable. So when it's something that is duplicatable. It's something that you can pass on to someone else. It's something that is scalable. So watch this. Take that ad. There's nothing necessarily wrong with the ad, but if it's not part of a system, if it's not leading them to the end result, if you haven't put together a whole strategy, right? Because let me just tell you something. McDonald's isn't just trying to get you in the door. They specifically, come on, think about it. Every campaign is specifically trying to get you to make a move toward the product they want you to buy. Okay? Proper, right? What if that's what they want? Well, no, the Whopper's Burger King. You know what I mean? Big Mac.
Right, I got you. The Big Mac.
I don't do fast food. But again, when they're doing a Big Mac campaign, everything, come on, the postcard, the banner on the door, the scripts, everything is pointing to what, Vince? The Big Mac special.
The Big Mac special.
But we decide we're going to just market everything and do it all at the same time and just hope somebody catch it. No one does that but us. Because it's not a poor man. It's just ignorance. It's the lack of knowledge. It is and watch this, and it's the unwillingness to accept that you can't do it all. How about that? So I totally agree. It's pride. It's so much easier to create a product than have somebody else to pass it off. Have somebody else to do it. Well, like I said, the person who is building the house, Vince, is not the person that's selling the house.
Facts.
Come on, man. The person who made the copper to put on the pipe is not the plumber. You see what I'm saying? So why do we think we got to do everything? It's another trick. We're not even gonna go there. It's
a misnomer, man. It's a misnomer. It's definitely
DIY.
Right.
You can't do it yourself. Sit down somewhere. That's what I tell people. Sit down.
Hey, and listen. I think the only DIY thing I could actually do, because I know I'm handy with my hands, is painting and gardening. You know what I'm saying? Doing a landscape. I can do those three things, but when it comes to they say the house is a lifetime project. Man, listen, I'm paying somebody else to do it because I know I can't do it. Okay?
For real.
What is niche marketing? That is what I wanted to ask you. What is that something that you suggest for entrepreneurs?
It is not. Niche is just another word for a narrow focus. So instead of, I'll just give you an example, pets. Okay. I did not know that Texas was a pet place. Lord have mercy. Everybody got dogs. Everybody.
Big dog state.
It's a big dog state. So if I were marketing a pet business, okay, I would be specific to, let's say, small pets who are in competitions that need expert grooming. Did you catch that? So it's a pet business, but the niche is small grooming, competitions. So those who compete. So that's the niche. Now, here's the deal. There are a lot of people in this world, not just in Texas, but I'm just using Texas as an example, that have custom clothes for their pets, custom hair products for their pets,
Yes.
gourmet food. I mean, I'm so serious. So you, as that business owner, can focus just on those pets and still have several different ways for those people to spend money with you.
Got you. So look, I got a question. So I have something on the screen right now. The average level of a startup capital for Black entrepreneurs is just $35,205. Now that's based off a Black website. I forgot what it's called. Let me tell you real fast. I still have it up actually. It's called. I'm slow with it right now. It's called Fundera. They talk about 20 Black-owned business statistics for 2021, and this is one of them. And one of the questions that I have for you is that for a person that's looking to start small with little capital, how can you provide them with proper marketing techniques when they have such a small budget? Because marketing is a big budget. I remember you always say that. You always tell people that when you plan out your business, you better know one thing. Marketing is your budget.
Period. Absolutely. So here's what I would say. Number one is that the one thing that we do in Black-owned businesses is that, and I don't know why, well, actually I do. Who is the first person you should hire in any business?
Yourself?
That's funny because you should definitely pay yourself. But really what we tend to do is we tend to hire an assistant, whether it be a virtual assistant or not. Whereas the first person any business should hire is
the marketer.
Is a salesperson.
Right.
Because what we do, they convert. So I want you to really think about marketing is the activity. Sales is included in marketing, but the salespeople close the deal. So we develop the campaigns, create the deals, and we get them to some salespeople. So remember, just keep in mind real estate. Man, I don't care whatever your business is. So you have to, as the short as the window as possible, have something ready to sell the day you decide you want to be in business, period. However quick you can develop and get it to market, the more successful you'll be. And what you're going to do is that we live in the Amazon world, but it wasn't always that way. Right. Many people didn't have a problem with waiting 6 to 8 weeks or something, especially if it's something big. Okay. So if you have a small marketing budget, spend 90% of your money on marketing and sales, because we bring the money back. So I want you to take this $35,000. Get ready. These are pearls. I mean, how much more time we got, my friend? Because
listen, we can roll. I remember you said that you have another appointment. So
I do in 20, but I'm watching because this is okay. So watch this. You come to me, you're like, look, I got a $10,000 budget. I said, well, great. So you, as the business owner, you go and network. You look for strategic partners, collaborators. That's what you do. Okay. So as an example, think about all the people you shouted out before this show. Come on now, those are strategic partners. You go find some strategic partners who got some money. That's because, again, you still are positioning the company. So you, barber, go and find someone who is at who works with veterans, who works with teenagers or people in certain institutions where they need a barber. Go and barber yourself. Go make some money. I don't know why people just be sitting on making money. It bothers me. It bothers me because you're gonna take that 10,000, and then we're gonna look at what you offer. We're gonna develop a campaign around it, and you're gonna pay this salesperson to get on the phone or to go door to door or whatever strategy that we find. Now, let's say you paying them $20 an hour. Come on now. We doing math. We doing math on your show, man.
Okay,
And
let's do it.
They doing for 15 hours a week. That's 300.
I got you right here. I got you right here. What you want?
Okay, you got it. Okay, so listen. You hire somebody, salesperson, $20 an hour.
Right.
You paying them for 15 hours a week. 300. That's 1,200 at the end of the month. But watch this. Your average product price, which everyone needs to know what their average product price is. Your average product price, especially if you're getting a salesperson that's gonna go door to door. Let's say you selling windows. Your average sales price is, say, my mother just got windows. It was like $2 or $3 grand. But let's say on average it's $1,000. You do know that somebody, that person, you're paying them $1,200 a month. They just have to make 2 sales in a whole month, Vince, to pay themselves and to pay you some money. Come on now, man. I done spent 60 hours and I only made 2 sales. Then guess what? I need to look at who I'm selling to and I need to look at my product. Right. But chances are remember, you hire for skill. Stop hiring your friend who don't like sales and don't like people. They're not your people. You hire salespeople with skill. Now watch this. I'm gonna really bless you because you got 10 grand, right, my friend? So they made 2 sales, okay? So they paid themselves, so you can't even count that, and you got 800 profit, right? But watch. Let me tell you what happens, because salespeople are some of my favorite, man. You are the business owner. You're gonna give them goals. You're gonna give them material, okay? Right. You're gonna give them some, and guess what? They're gonna come back to you and say, look, Vince, man, I'm thinking that. People were telling me that we need a credit program. People were telling me that we need to deliver tinted windows. I don't know, colored windows. So they come in with knowledge, my friend. So the second month you paid them $1,200, but guess what? They got a little something up under them now, my friend. Mm-hmm. They done made 5 sales in a month. So now they done paid themselves. Watch it, Vince. Now you got, out of that 5 grand, they done paid themselves $1,200. You got $3,800 to work with. Now in that $3,800, what do you think you've been doing? This is going to really bless some of these CEOs, these COOs. What have you been doing while that person was working? You wasn't sitting around doing nothing.
Right. Or what they should be doing.
What they should be doing. Now, again, I hire salespeople for skill. Okay. But you as a CEO, you don't be sitting around. You know what you're doing? You getting your certifications, you getting the licenses, you building membership, you joining the plumbers association, the barbers association. You out there. This is a whole month. You a CEO. You should be showing up every day for the Domino's and the McDonald's. You matter of fact, you the CEO. You going big because you the CEO. Now watch this. You telling me that you've been going a whole month, Vince, and you ain't made no money? Then maybe you should be in business. You feel me? So they done paid for themselves, but you done came and you done sold a whole building of windows. You feel me? Now you done brought home 10 grand. Now watch what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to that salesperson in the second month and say, look, I realize that McDonald's need windows, so I want you to call all the McDonald's. Boom, bam. You're gonna teach them what you do. Now both of y'all made 10,000 next month. Come on, can somebody pick up what I'm putting down? All of this stuff that you're trying to do, you trying to get the right business cards and you trying to do a reel on Instagram. Who is making money for your business? Period.
Right.
And if it's not making money, let me tell you something, man. That 10,000 you got, that 35,000, if it ain't making money, it ain't making no sense. You're out of business, y'all. You got to put in making money up front. or you're not going to make it. My friend, listen, if you make coffee, you make tea. Listen, I told you, you said you don't have a lot of money. Okay, cool. I tell you, 90% go into your marketing. I can put together one. Forget trying to do these ads. You need to know how to sell the product, Vince. You got to go out here and do some research. You need to hit the streets. Nobody want to get on the phone. Everybody want to text you. Listen, if you don't have no money, you better get on the phone. If you don't have no money, you need to go door to door. If you don't have any money, Vince, walk your behind to that business. Stop sitting there and thinking you can just do it on Facebook because you saw somebody on Instagram do it. Come on.
Let me tell you something.
Confused.
I remember when I used to work on Wall Street, and we knew who was going to last and make it in the industry just by how long they would cold call. Cold calling is the baptism by fire. Okay, if you can't do 8 hours on the phone, okay, and on Wall Street, you ain't gonna make it.
Listen, but you know what, Vince? Seriously, I want you to parlay that. That's real in business even now. Now. Let me tell you, especially if you do B2B. Listen, B2C, everybody want to block you. They don't know your number. B2B, anybody who's marketing to businesses, get on the phone. My guy is on the phone, and we got our list from the Small Business Administration from the county for free. We got our list from the Chamber of Commerce, their directory for free for the women business. And so he has tens of thousands of business owners that already have proven, Vince, that they want more out of their business because they wouldn't be a part of these associations. Right. And he is calling and literally is getting bookings on his books every day.
And why is that? Like, you see these associations. Now, mind you, I don't have nothing against the African American Chamber of Commerce and all these other associations. I think sometimes we get stifled by the word African American. Okay. I think we get stifled by that. And then I think that the people who are behind that machine don't realize that even they need marketing.
Are we gonna do this right now? How much time?
We got 12 minutes.
Listen here. Oh my God. I liken it. I was at a chamber meeting just Thursday. This is a true story. And there were 3 people who did what I did in this meeting. It was 110 people. And one of them is African-American, one isn't. And then myself. One of them, the African-American woman stands up and says, hey, she was last. So we all had to introduce ourselves, and she was the last person. And she says, hi, I do digital marketing. And I'm going to be talking to these 2 women over here so that they can do digital marketing for me.
Because you see my face, right? You just see my face?
Did you see that? She stood up and said, I can't do everything. Watch this. I can't do everything for myself and service my clients. And guess what? I could come through the screen right now. I don't know why you think that you can empower businesses to do marketing and run businesses when you don't. There's a commercial that runs on the radio here. It's like, do you eat at the house of a skinny chef? Would you go to a doctor who only has 1 patient? Repetition breeds success. So you're telling me that you are going to just keep telling people to do stuff that you yourself are not doing? How is it that you're telling them that you're bringing in people and they're going to pay you to do a webinar and you're not doing it yourself? Listen, we get stuck because we're not understanding the speed of relationships. Are you ready? The currency of relationships is trust.
Okay. That brings me to the next thing. Hold on. We got to step. Listen, Shawn, listen, honestly, what you touching on is like a 2-hour segment for real. We may need a part 2 for this.
Listen, I got some more time. My 8 o'clock is confirmed. So I got some more time.
So I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, shout out to Rhonda. You know what I'm saying? I always got to give a shout out to my baby, because
Right. That's what's up.
she helps me. She helped me put this together. Because I had to realize too that I couldn't do this all on my own. I got tired of doing it all on my own, and it just so happened that God introduced me to her, and she used to do radio production. And it was amazing how she would come to me without being too hard at it and say, you can't do this all by yourself. But she came to me with the subtlety and said, babe, what can I help you with? How can I help you make your show better? And I had to think like, yo, you know what? Hey, I can't do all this on my own. So a lot of the questions that I have tonight is because she did her research. You know what I'm saying? Based on your bio, you know what I mean? We didn't have a lot of time to really get into it. You know what I'm saying? She gave me 13 questions that actually you've already answered a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And so that's it. That just to let you know, I'm always transparent. Anytime we talk, that I realized a couple of days ago, like, yo, Vince, you've been doing this by yourself for so long that it hasn't worked. It worked only to the degree that it was only self-serving you. What about everybody else? And this is the part where I say that when we was asked about the class, the Black Mastermind class on our platform yesterday, which I missed you on yesterday. I wish you was there.
Yes, I know. It's my birthday week, so my husband planned something, so I know.
I had to be really transparent and really say, like, yo, listen, Shawn, I had to throw away my business plan and start over.
Yeah.
Because I realized that at that moment, yo, I've been doing this thing all wrong. All wrong. And I got reminded of that when I did the Black Mastermind class. And then my girlfriend comes to me and says, can I help you? I'm like, oh, I can't do this by myself. And so I get it. I understand now.
And I think more, but you know what? Listen, but hear what you said though. First of all, we talked about this earlier. So shout out to Rhonda. Hey, I love it. I love the questions. I love the things at the bottom. Love it. Okay, you go. But number one, who you with? Who are you surrounding yourself with?
Mm-hmm.
Are you surrounding with people who will add value to you? Right? Everyone's heard this. Are they adders? Are they subtractors? Are they multipliers? Are they dividers? I want y'all to really think that. Put that, just really put that again in your spirit. Are they adding? If you are high energy like you are, Vince, you need to be added to, because you will pour out and then you will end up empty, depleted, frustrated, angry, and everything else. It happens to the best of people. Okay. Or are they subtractors? Are they constantly drawing from your cup, pulling from you, taking ideas from you? I've had so many people steal ideas and concepts. And you already know what I'm talking about. See, you picking it up. So are they subtractors? Then you ask, are they multipliers? Are they somebody who's going to really 10x you? Okay. This is going, see, Rhonda. Okay. Love it. Listen, multipliers, you guys, when you have a multiplier in your life and in your space, I want you to spend as much time as possible, not just letting them multiply you, but sowing back, because they multiply. And then you got the dividers. They're full of foolishness. They always got something to pull from you. They always are trying to break y'all up and break up what your flow is. Listen, when you determine who you with, who's around you, it's gonna make all the difference. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, watch this. This is gonna bless you. I was teaching class. This is a true story. I was teaching class this weekend for Black Mastermind group. All right, I can say it because you mentioned it. I was teaching this weekend, and I want to be clear. I'm not divulging any information. That's good. Okay, so there was someone who is starting a real estate investment group. Okay, along the lines of what you just said, and I said, "Oh my God, that's my topic." So my husband and I decided to learn the ins and outs of real estate investing. Right, you guys. So get ready. I'm in a Black real estate investment group, and I'm in a white real estate investment group right now, same time. Okay, Vince, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Listen, the Black investment group, they talking about getting your credit together and fixing and flipping and buy and hold and wholesaling and it's gonna take you got to drive around the neighborhood and wait 6 months until you can really get a good deal. You want to know what the white folks talk about? Stop looking for houses, find you a realtor, go to a community bank, and get your and tell them you don't have any money. You're not hearing me. Maybe you're missing me.
Hold on,
Tell them.
time out. We get a TO. Flag on the play, bro. Flag on the play. Hold on. I'm about flag on the play. I'm throwing glasses at everything right now on the screen. Flag on the play.
Listen.
You telling me that they just said to you in the white real estate investment group, stop going to look for houses. Go to a bank, community bank, tell them that you don't have no money.
You don't have no money. Who do they know? Listen to me. Who do they know that is looking to buy a house or looking to invest? I will help them with my resources. You're not hearing me. They said, first of all, realtors' jobs are to look for houses. So why are you doing it? The realtor gets paid as an investor. Even if you're not buying the house, you just hook them up with somebody. So watch this, y'all. This is a pearl. This is gonna bless your life, Vince. Watch this. So you find a realtor investor, you go to a mortgage banker, tell them you don't have any money so they can hook you up with investors, and then you find people, watch this, who are looking to get rid of their homes, not by going door to door. Get ready, drum roll. Put a sign on your car saying we buy houses. Wait, hold on. Are you telling me I don't have to have an 800 credit score, 30,000, 50,000 in the bank? Did you pick up what I was putting down?
I see them dudes all the time.
This is what I'm saying. They literally are talking about getting the deal done. They talking about getting the money. They talk about how many people want to cash out their 401k and invest in real estate, and all they have to do is know you, or know somebody who know you, or know the mortgage banker who put y'all together. This is what they talking about. Whereas in the Black group, they talking about fixing toilets. Let me just tell you, I invested. Vince, listen to me. I paid for both of these courses, thousands of dollars. I need you to hear me. Everybody hear me. I believe in sowing where you want to go. Pick that up. Don't give me nothing for free. Let me pay for it so I can assess the value. Okay, Debbie, we always doing stuff the hard way. Always doing stuff the hard way. Let me just tell you something. This gonna bless you. Oh Lord, and I told that person when I was teaching, I said, listen, we have what you said, Vince, about getting stuck on the African American or the Black group. We got to blow the lid off of some stuff in order for us to catch up, y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, I had a friend call me. This is also going to bless you. And I'm not getting paid by any of these people. There's a sister on IG who teaches a course how to buy hotels. Write that down. Listen, she ain't talking about fixing toilets. She probably talking about buying hotels. It's another brother who's talking. See, we got to know how to network, and we got to be unafraid to learn something new. Vince, we got to be unafraid to try, or better yet, I don't like try, to do something different. We got to stop being afraid. Oh, I don't trust them. Listen, if they got something I want, I don't care if it's like you said, if it's a gyro, if I like lamb, I'm going into the Greek restaurant, period.
Hold on. Debbie Harris just came on. Debbie Harris is my cousin. My cousin, I got to tell you, Shawn, you will love her. I think you and her honestly need to hook up.
I already do.
And here's why. Because my cousin pulled her own self up by the bootstrap. and said, I am going to do XYZ. She said the same thing you said, I am not going to do this way anymore. Okay. My cousin right now has like 3 businesses running out of her house. You dig what I'm saying? Along with working her regular full-time job just to keep the benefits. Okay.
Mhm.
That's it. That's the only reason why I know she's doing it.
Listen,
Okay. My cousin is right now, she's holding classes, she's teaching seminars, she is doing all of this right now based upon that same principle of what you said when you was 12 years old. I am not doing this the same way anymore.
and let me just and thank blessings to you, Miss Debbie. Blessings to you. Let me just tell you something again. It does take courage because I'm gonna really get into some business because see what you did right there, Vince. That's a blessing because in most cases your cousins hating on you. In most cases, your cousins are the subtractors and the dividers. Come on, can somebody pick up what I'm putting down? Because they've never done it.
Hold on, I'm about to throw my headset. Hold on, I'm about to throw my
Listen, they've never done it. So because they've never done it, they don't believe it's possible. Tax liens and auctions, come on through. Listen, I had somebody watch this, Debbie. This is gonna bless you because I'm telling you, I'm in these different groups. I had somebody was like, well, I like tax liens and auctions. Watch this, but I only want to do tax liens and auctions where I live. In the white group, they like, why you got to see the property in order to buy it? Pick it up, Vince. Why you got to see the property to buy it? Why you got, listen, why you got to live there? They said if it makes sense on paper, why do you have to see it? They said, listen, especially if it's a buy and hold, I mean, if it's a fix and flip, or not even fix and flip, it's a wholesale or a tax lien, you're gonna look at the numbers. Come on, Debbie. It's a math, it's math. I'm not here to talk about real estate, y'all. But real talk. We have to stop thinking that it's only one way. We have to stop thinking that we have to wait until grandma die before we get insurance money. Somebody please pick up what I'm putting down. If you don't understand something, don't dismiss it. Learn about it. Decide for yourself. Don't be ignorant. Come on, listen. See, that's what don't wait until everybody else is doing it, y'all, because chances are it ain't making no money. If everybody is doing it, it's not making any money, because we walk around here always talking about what we need and what we don't have because folks aren't doing it. And I'm not just talking about Black folks. I'm talking about people who are unwilling to grow, y'all. Come on. Listen, if you listen, y'all blessing me.
Hey, she said you dropping gold right now.
Listen, I'm so excited for you, Debbie, and your business and your journey, all of that in a bag of chips. I'm so excited that you are unapologetically sharing because listen, everybody, Vince, what you said, everybody's not gonna pick up what I'm putting down. I'm just gonna say right now. I talked to somebody recently. This is gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Rhonda, start praying for me. Somebody needs to start praying. I hope it's some praying folks.
Right. They both are. You got two ministers in there.
Listen. I need y'all to stretch your hands. Stretch your hands to the computer because I'm about to make people offended. Why is it, Vince, that Black folks start nonprofits but don't know how to make a profit? I don't understand. I don't understand it. We the first ones to start a nonprofit, but the Bible says we're the lender and not the borrower. Pick it up. How is it that we are sitting up here starting nonprofits and we made ourselves the beggar? I'm gonna write a grant. You can't write a letter. How you gonna write a grant?
Hey man, hey, hold on.
Hold
on.
Listen, okay, I'm sorry.
They in there, Ron, they in there laughing and praying for you right now. Debbie is laughing right now. I know she is cracking up. If I can see my cousin's face right now, I know she's cracking up.
Let me tell you, we're gonna talk about Black folks and white folks. Listen, Black folks start a nonprofit and go and ask for money. White folks make money first and use the nonprofit as a tax shelter. Somebody pick it up. They fund their own nonprofit out of the profit, the Bill Gates Foundation. Come on, y'all. That's They fund the nonprofit, and we sit up in here wondering, well, I heard they got some grant money available. What? Good book, Profit First. Listen, if you don't understand what profit is, it is a good book, Debbie. Think it is a good book. I'm always reading, Vince, because this is what is missing when we're talking about business. This is the reason why I'm writing this new book. Because if we think you can just go online and pop up on Shopify and sell some t-shirts and you in business, what impact are you making? Who are you helping? Who are you empowering? Who are you mentoring? And let's be real. If you fall and twist the ankle, we ain't gonna say die. Who gonna run the business? You don't have an SOP. Come on now, Vince. You don't have a system in place. You don't have a plan. You haven't taught anybody. You haven't hired anybody. Boom. Business is gone. You out of business.
And even on top of that, you not even putting away, you spending your profits.
You're not managing your money. You're not understanding what it means. You literally you're not running a business. You're running it's a hookup, a hobby, or
hustle.
That's it. Debbie, that's what our mentor says. You running a hookup, a hobby
or hustle.
Okay. Businesses create jobs. Yes, ma'am. See, you're going to have to get Debbie on, because see, Debbie, me and you can high five all day. We create jobs. That's the reason why the economy, small businesses are hiring, y'all. Everybody else is firing because they were so top heavy. How is it that you running a business, but you're not hiring anybody? Oh, I'm scared. I don't trust anybody. You know what that tells me? You don't trust yourself. You don't trust your ability to make a good decision. Why would trust be an issue with hiring somebody? The people that hired you at Cane's, Raising Cane's is real popular here in Texas. The people who hired you at Cane's, they didn't know you. They put you through a series of questions, right? They did the background check. They did whatever they did, drug test. And you know what? They hired you for what you know and what you can do. But y'all want to sit up here and talk about, well, I can't trust her. Vince might steal from me. I don't know. What? That's your problem. That's not Vince's problem. We have too many issues that are not related to business. We need to get emotionally healed so that we can progress in the area of business. Okay.
That was business church right there.
Listen. Rhonda, I don't know. We in sync, because I don't, like I said, 68, Debbie just said 68% of employment comes from small businesses, but our businesses, Debbie, are 94% one person.
Yep.
One. So again, you're mad. Watch this. You're mad that someone of another ethnic group bought a 7-Eleven in your neighborhood. I get it. Okay, fine. Did you find out how to get a 7-Eleven? I'm just curious. I'm just asking. Most likely you didn't. Like I said, you too busy trying to make sure you have this, and I don't want to get a loan. How you gonna sit up here and get a building and run a warehouse? Any of these businesses that we frequent every day, y'all. How are you gonna run a cleaners, a car wash, and you don't have no equipment? Vince, $35,000 ain't nothing for business. You can't possibly think that you're going to run a business that has people, that has employees and shifts that open 6-7 days a week, okay, without having capital and employees. I don't understand. And here's the deal. I understand there are people who are going to watch the show, so let's go ahead and deal with them now, Vince, because I don't want
let's go ahead and talk about it now.
I don't want you to get the hate, okay?
No. Listen, I'm for the smoke. You feel me?
Listen, I'm ready for the smoke. So just have your people come on, bring the smoke. What about e-commerce? What about I'm going to have a laptop lifestyle? Let me tell you something. If you're not investing in marketing, sales, learning all of this technology, you are going to spend all of your $35,000 with listening to a guru who going to build you a funnel, and you don't have any content. You don't have a marketing campaign. You don't have any customers. And now you are broke again. Period. Dot. All of y'all investing in all this technology and all these coaches. If you yourself have not done the proper research that we talked about 20 minutes ago, you will find yourself with a whole bunch of programs, a whole bunch of apps, a whole bunch of monthly subscriptions. Watch this, Vince, and still no money. Hello, Think and Grow Rich. Still no money. So you done got up there. Listen, you done got up there and somebody done told you, oh, you can just put up. See, there you go. This is what I'm talking about. All of this training is necessary if you're going to run a business.
Majority of the people these days, Shawn, we know this. They don't want to read. You know what they said. If you want to hire anything from a black person, put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
I mean, but if you notice that even not even just in a book, but it's all around us. You know, like you look at like you look at advertising on a whole different level. Like a lot of people think marketing and advertising are the same thing. It's a fine line on that. And so I want to talk
marketing
about
is the
that
overall.
also.
Advertising is an activity. That's
Okay.
why people always say marketing is all of it.
Right.
Advertising is just one activity. It's just one part of it.
So, I mean, I'm trying to get an understanding. So when we see ads on TV, right, is that advertising or is it marketing?
It's advertising that is part of the marketing campaign. So I'm so glad you asked me. So I'm going to help you out. So you have a closet in your home.
Right.
Okay. Marketing is the closet. Inside of your closet, you got coats, you got pants, you got shoes. You might have some handbags. You might have some exercise equipment. Each one of those are your ads, your social media, your promotional items,
right,
your branding. That's all in the closet. But the closet is marketing. Marketing is the overall. What drives revenue? Marketing drives revenue. And if it is not watch this, if it's not systematically implemented, leading to a sale, leading to money, it is not part of marketing, period.
So let me ask you before you even go further into that. Okay. Now, Debbie just put up no sales process, no marketing strategy, and no business plan. This is what she teaches and how to brand their message, create a marketing strategy, and sales process. So all that falls up under the marketing umbrella, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Now here's my question for you. All right. When you have people that come to you, right, that try to dictate to you, the guru,
it happens every day. Come on with it. Come on with it.
You know, because it be our people. It be our people. All right.
Every day.
They come to you and tell you how this should be, that should be, and this should be, right? This is what they want versus to what they would like to see. You feel me? How do you get them to understand that everything that you're telling me you want is not doable, but everything that we have for you is what you need? How do you get them to understand that?
90% of the time, I don't work with them. I'm just going to be straight with you. Because, see, here's the deal. I'm also in business. And I am not in business of dragging you. Because if I had to drag you to it, I got to drag you through it. And you're going to blame me the whole time. I need you to hire me for what it is that you hire me to do. And as grandmama would say, Debbie, sit down.
Not sit down?
Sit down. No, sit down. That's what my grandma would say. Sit down. She would say sit down and shut up. But you know, sometimes folks get offended. Just sit down. Because again, I need to be on this call. Because I'm not for everyone. I work and I have changed because I used to work with, like I said, Debbie, a lot of people gonna get this smoke. I used to work with authors and consultants and coaches, and I just didn't. I'm sorry, I no longer do. Let me tell you why. Because they often have incorporated the mindset that they can outsource this and that they are the empire of one. But when you got to look at who are you running with, this is what I mean about the multipliers. Okay. I am not in competition with your nephew on Fiverr. They are not my competition. Just catch it, pick it up what I'm putting down. I am not in competition with your college student who can do some videos because they took one class. They are not my competition. So I don't care what they do for you. I work with business owners who want to max out their revenue, who want to build a company culture, who want to go and take over some cities and some counties and some industries. They want to dominate. Those are my people. My people are competitive, Vince. They not punks. My people don't have any problem with putting some money down because they know I'm going to make them that much more. Authors, coaches, consultants, they're like, oh, well, I can hire somebody. Well, oh my gosh, that's a lot for email. You're not my person. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I boosted a post and I got some money. Okay, you're not my person because my people are expecting to make thousands of dollars in a day. That's why I'm working with local businesses now who are unafraid, Vince, to hire salespeople, to have our salespeople work with their salespeople to develop their campaign. They're not afraid to wait even 30 days, like I mentioned in our scenario, until they get a little groove going on. But most of the time, their salespeople, they don't have the incentives. They don't have the wherewithal. See, people want to be a part of something big.
Right.
So I'm get ready. The quicker you stop being small, the quicker your sales will fall in line. Stop being small.
So hold on. So basically, you're saying right now that I can agree to that. Again, revamping my plan. I'm looking at people who I know for a fact that got 501c3s and aren't making any revenue because they don't know how to make revenue themselves. I'm watching people here in Cincinnati who I know have businesses, and probably as of right now, Rhonda's eyes just opened up as well. That I'm seeing people who got storefront properties who are stunting every day on the gram, on the book, like they doing XYZ. You feel me? And they not moving product the way that they should. I want before we get there, hold that. I need you to hold that right there. So Rhonda says, emotional healing is a key to thriving in everything, including business. And you said that. What people don't believe that success is spiritual. I want you to talk about that for a second.
This is like, listen, I'm gonna wrap this up about 8:30 Central Time because you're gonna have me up in here flying, sweating, cussing. I mean, between you, Debbie, Rhonda, this is serious. Okay, we are masters at front. You ain't saying nothing but one. That's a whole word right there, Debbie. Okay, so business is, and I got this from my mentor, so I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Business is good, and business is God. And I want y'all to take that in for a minute. Genesis 1, be fruitful, multiply. Come on, y'all. That's grow something. Subdue. Okay. Again, we have to understand that there is nothing that isn't spiritual. If you want to get real technical, but you can go ahead and if you don't want to, you don't have to. We're not even talking about Christianity. We're talking about God. You're telling me you have an idea, okay? Arraignment, right? Dominion, dominate, same root word. Debbie, come on now. You have been given a gift. This is a gift to be able to speak, to reach people, to connect with people. What you're doing right now, Vince, and you're telling me that God would give you a gift here on the earth for you and your family and the people next door? Really? He gonna take all that time and it's supposed to make that kind of impact? No. We're talking about legacy. We're talking about dominion, kingdom building, community changing, impact. Come on. You're gonna do that on a little bitty scale. Let me just tell you something. Again, Lord help me. So success is the extension of the gift being served, being outward, right? Bringing outward to the people you were sent to serve. So how could that possibly be something other than spiritual? For real, for real. Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. If you weren't special, then guess what? No one would care about you or your unique selling proposition. You are special. You are unique. And the sooner you get it, the sooner you receive it, the sooner you can go and make money being who you are. Go and make influence. Go and take the favor that God has given you out into the world. Why are you holding on to it? I'm going to tell you why. Uh-oh, get ready. Come on now.
Hey, here we go, my people.
Woo! Because we have been taught to believe that money is bad, that money is evil, that I'm just going this, and please, if you're one of these people, I guess, I'm not even going to apologize for being offensive because you need to come out of this. I just really want to help people. I don't need to make a lot of money, Vince. Please get out of business. Go and be a nurse, a nun, a teacher. Go and work somewhere. Because the definition of business is an exchange for a profit. Like, it's included. There has to be some money made for you to still be in business. So how in the world can you actually say, I don't need to make money? Oh, are you gonna tell your who's your gas company? It was BGE in Maryland.
It's Duke here.
Okay, so you're gonna tell BGE, you know what? Come on, Debbie and Rhonda. You know what? Me, Debbie, and Rhonda, we got together and we kumbaya'd and we held hands. And I know you want money, but I was thinking that our kumbaya was enough. How long are your lights gonna be on, Vince?
Not long.
So why do we think that we're not supposed to generate income, profit, grow our family, hire people, because we haven't been taught the importance and the severity, the impact of business? Because we've been playing it small. We want to hustle and hook up. Let me just tell you about playing it small. Get ready, y'all. What happens when a new Walmart or Target opens up in your neighborhood? Come on, Vince, tell me what happens.
Everybody there. And it don't even got to be the 1st and the 15th.
Listen. I need you to say it louder for the people in the back. What happens?
Everybody, not everybody, everybody there.
Everybody is there. You know why? Because we like things big. We do. We like to be part of the big thing. We like to be in the know. So why did you open your business and I'm just going to keep it over here? And let me tell you, the bigger, the better. Banks don't even want to give out a little bit of money because they're not making money. They're not making money on this little $10,000 grant and this $15,000 grant. Listen, think about this. My mentor told me this, y'all. Get ready because I have a lot of them. Get ready for this. This is going to bless you. And like I said, I'm going to wrap it up. You deposit your money, Vince, on Monday. What is the bank's sole goal? So you deposit $30,000, okay? And then Debbie, she deposited $30,000. Do you know what the bank's goal is the moment you walk in the door?
To make money.
No. Well, come on, y'all with me? Y'all with me? Hold on. Oh, I just want to see. What is the moment you make your deposit? What does the bank want to do?
Hold your money.
Loan your money.
Loan your money.
Friend.
Wow.
Loan your money. They don't make money on holding your little money. That's why your savings account only gets 0.01%. But if you go and borrow some money, they gonna charge you 6%.
Right.
Who's making money, Vince, on your money? Not you, sir, because you're only getting 0.1%. Who's making money on your money, people? The bank. How do they make money on your bank? By loaning it to other people. And the more they loan, Vince, the more money they
More
make.
money they make.
So why do you think they want to loan out the money? Now get this. When you deposit your money, you got to wait to go get it. Come on now, somebody.
Right.
But guess what? The person who gets loaned the money, they get their money right then and there. I want y'all to sit on that for a minute. They're making money on the loan, y'all. So why not use their method of making money to make you some money? That $10,000 ain't doing nothing. For real, go for the 100. You still gonna have a payment plan anyway.
Right.
If you want to have salon suites, then go get a whole salon suite, y'all. Go and get it. Go and build it out. You're gonna get more. They're gonna find you. Okay. When you go to these different chambers, Vinces, and associations, you know who's there. Come on, Debbie. Who attends all of these meetings? The bankers.
The bankers.
Why are the bankers there? Vince.
They fishing.
Because they need to make some money.
They casting nets.
They casting nets. And you know what? Can I tell you, Vince, when you get up there and say, yeah, I'm a small business. I'm working from my home right now. And I mean, I make great cupcakes and I'm going to make a bakery one day.
You ain't my business.
I'm leaving.
You ain't my business.
Exit stage left. Watch this. But watch this. I come in there, Vince, and I'm like, hey, everybody. I just opened a bakery. I have samples here. We're looking for 25,000 square feet. We're going to have a cafe. We're going to have an internet suite. We're going to have a meeting room. And I'm just looking for the opportunity. I'm looking for my real estate right now. And I'm sure there's somebody here that can help me. How many bankers are going to come to me?
Oh, shoot. Probably the whole room.
All of them.
The whole room. So Rhonda wrote, we've been conditioned to only get used to exchange time for money. But they didn't teach us about the law of diminishing returns. We don't have enough time because we also have to use some time to live and rest, to only exchange time for money. Then Debbie writes, we need to stop putting our money in depreciating things and start putting our money in things that appreciate.
Isn't that so fascinating? So let me address Rhonda. And like I said, I really am going to wrap because we've been talking here forever. It's so amazing because I was speaking one time, right? And someone said, oh, well, time is money. I said, no, it's not. No, it's not. You know why? Money you can lose, grow, invest, give away. You can't do none of that with time.
Facts.
Time is everything, y'all. It's everything. And we tend to open businesses and start businesses that are time intensive. So guess what? We burnt out. Again, the barbers, the hair salon, they burnt out.
Let's hold that. I want to hold that for the next one. That right there. So I do have one last question to ask you. As a marketing guru yourself, who do you say are your top 5 people, experts that you turn to?
Oh man.
It could be books. It could be books. It could be mentors. Who are the 5 influential people in your life?
Let me just tell you something.
In the marketing area.
Right. It's such a deep question. I'm going to give you some books. I'm going to answer your question for real. But I am always learning. I learned this from my good friend Elmo. If you are not growing, you are dead or dying. I want y'all to pick that up. You take a flower and a rock. Kids, can love on them. You can water that rock, y'all. You can kiss it, you can color it. That rock ain't growing. It is not a living thing. You do the same thing with the flower is going to produce some fruit. We multiply by ourselves. That's how we grow. It is multiplying and duplicating ourselves, our effort, and the things that we learn. And so I am adamant, right? One of my favorite books is The Richest Man in Babylon. One of my favorites. I watch YouTube channels unequivocally. I have there's some bomb shows, you guys.
Yeah.
But one of my faves is Earn Your Leisure. Okay. If y'all have ever watched that, fire. My husband watches this show. Oh my gosh. I can't even think of the name of it because I like sports as well. But I like
The Pivot.
Huh?
The Pivot.
Okay, who's on there? Is Clark on there?
Hold on.
They left the show with Ocho. They left that show and they started their own.
I think it's The Pivot.
It's the pivot. Because like I said, they were on a show and it was 4 of them, and then 2 of them left and started the pivot.
That show be fire.
Listen, watch Earn Your Leisure, man. Matter of fact, Steve Harvey was on Earn Your Leisure, y'all. And again, I'm not getting paid on none of this. Go to YouTube, straight up blow your mind, like for real. They talk about everything, how to buy a car in your business name, and anything you want to know. Boom, bam, bam. I have so those podcasts, YouTube, books. Like I said, The Richest Man in Babylon. I read so much on marketing. Oh my gosh, I can't even name you some of my favorites. People know about the E-Myth. People know about, Think and Grow Rich. Those are kind of popular. But the wealth, oh my goodness, the one by Dennis Kimbro is it's the Wealth Class. Oh my God, I probably have to run and get it. That also is a great book. There's so many books I read because marketing is related to money, sales. So I read a lot of sales books. So
which book you was talking about again?
The one by Dennis Kimbro, the Wealthy Class. It's about the
Wealth
Black
Choice.
Millionaires. Thank you.
The Wealth Choice.
Thank you. The Wealth Choice by Dennis Kimbro. Talk about a mind blow. If you want to get real hardcore, Black Labor, White Wealth. Listen, y'all gonna read Black Labor, White Wealth. It's gonna touch you all in your shana. Like you're gonna really feel like we've been duped, that we've been set up. Okay. Some of my favorite mentors to follow when you're talking about sales, marketing, specifically when it comes to the Bible, is Myron Golden. He is the GOAT, the truth. Again, I'm not getting paid. He is straight up my dude. You will listen to him and your brain will fry, but it will make so much sense. Okay. Also, I do like Grant Cardone. He's the only non-Black on my list, but I like the fact that he's straight. I like the fact that he's always going to the next level. Like he's always pushing the envelope. And I don't always agree. So let me also say, if you're going to choose a coach or mentor, stop choosing people who do what you do and like what you like and know what you know.
That's not growing you. You don't want them yes people.
Listen, they're not growing you. They're not growing you. You need to go, like I said, go somewhere. I got another class. Oh my goodness. And Eric Thomas is my motivation guy.
Oh my God, Rhonda loves him.
Oh my gosh, E.T. I've been following him. He's from Detroit. That's how y'all know I know something. Been following him for a long time. But I'm going to tell you why this makes me a little sad, Vince, is because there aren't a lot of women on the list.
Okay, for sure.
And I'm just gonna say it. Because I've been in this business, I know many of them. And many of them are capitalizing or targeting women and dealing with the emotions and not dealing with the business acumen, period. I find too many of them doing the kumbayas and let's heal and let's have sacred circles. I'm not against any of that. That's just not me. That's not what I need. I need to, okay, so I'm gonna give you one. Okay, here's one. Noelle Randall is my favorite. If y'all know who she is, she's my favorite Black woman real estate person. She is straight the bomb. And she's also just again, I just like her. She's very positive, and she also is very factual. She talks about Turo. If anybody ever thinking about starting their own car rental business, listen. She talks about Airbnb property. I don't know that person.
Richardson.
Rhonda. Yeah, I don't know that person. She doesn't come right off the top of my head. But I know a lot of people who advertise a lot. So I don't say their names, not because I'm mad at them. But they don't move me. You know what I'm saying? They don't move me. So I hopefully that's helpful to people. I could go on and on. I'm so serious. I can go on and on. There's so many. I mean, Russell Brunson's books, all from ClickFunnels. I like what he's built. I like the culture that he's built, to be quite honest with you. I watch people about how they develop their businesses and their brand over time. So yeah, man, listen, you can listen. I write books and love them too. Debbie, this will be my fourth one coming out. So this is what I want to just share with everybody is this. Marketing is the revenue driver. If you think that you can do marketing and it be one and done, it's not marketing. Marketing is a system. It's a plan. It's a science. It's always evaluated. It's always reevaluated. Because guess what? Just today, Elon Musk bought Twitter. Come on now.
That's right.
Listen,
he had his eye on Twitter for the last 8 months.
Because he wants to put Donald Trump back on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you guys to understand that and same thing with Facebook and any of them, they aren't your platforms. They aren't it's forever. Like you said, it's revolving, it's evolving. It's always changing. So if you had we were running Facebook ads for some clients, Vince, during the election. I shared this story in your class.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? If we were saying, happy election day, come to my spa or whatever, the ads didn't run, y'all. They were so cautious about saying anything for voting. So we tried to be cute and say, vote for this new hair color, just different things. We had a salon and spa at the time, and we had a men's clothing store that we were doing their marketing, and they wanted to try Facebook ads. And we told them up front, you need to have an organic base. I mean, listen, some of y'all don't listen. Y'all just gonna go on Facebook, don't nobody know you, and you think you're gonna build an audience and people gonna actually buy your stuff. It doesn't work that way, Lord. Oh gosh, it's social media. You need to be social first. You need to have some engagement. You need to build some social content instead of just going out there and understanding the platform. Right, you need to know the platform and how to use it. But for real, Debbie, I'm gonna step back and say you don't need to know it. If you're the CEO, you go out there and make the deals. Leave it to the marketing people. Let the specialists do it, because everybody wants to do everything, and then you're not working on your business. This is what I'm saying. So you feel like you got to know everything. Now you're overwhelmed, burnt out, stressed out, and crazy, and you were called to serve and tutor kids. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be teaching Spanish, and you out here trying to run an ad. Stop trying to do everything. Find the people who resonate with you, who know your brand, know your culture, and are going to actually do the work. Because we're going to bring back money. We got an ROI. Your salespeople have an ROI, Vince. Those cold calls.
Yep.
They got an ROI. So stop spending your money on virtual assistants and Fiverr, like I said, and all this technology. I had somebody, and I'm going to leave this story, Lord help. I said I was going to be done, but you just. I had a coach, Debbie, this is going to bless you. Rhonda too. This is going to bless you. Coach, and we were working together. And because I had watched this, Vince, I had a bit of a personal relationship with her. She wasn't getting my boom bang fee. Okay.
Right.
But she paid some other guy who was running a Facebook, who did not look like us, running a Facebook ad, who said, I will build your funnel. I will build your system. I will build your program. And all you have to do is do your coaching. 15 grand. Did you hear me?
Did she pay them?
Yes, she did. Get ready. Get ready. Come on, Rhonda. I'm gonna bless you. But she paid her 15 grand. Watch this, Vince. It didn't include the cost for the ad. Y'all do know you have to have an ad spend. You do have to have an ad budget, y'all. So just because someone says they're gonna do your ad, you do have to have an ad budget. Can somebody say it louder for the people in the back?
Ad budget.
But they play on your ignorance, y'all. So she had to also, Vince, with the 15 grand, have an ad budget. And they were saying, get ready, you should have $1,000
Mm-hmm.
budget. What? Get ready, I'm gonna bless you. So she was paying $1,000 a day because they told her. So at the end of the month, she now is $45,000 in debt. Get ready, Vince. They wrote the program, but they used a little template. You know how you do, Debbie, it wasn't nothing customized. So you know what she had to do, Vince? She had to customize the template.
So she had to do work.
So the whole time she running the ads, the program still isn't ready, Vince, because now she still has to learn how to upload it, and she got to get the video right, and she got to do the video script. Come on, somebody hit me. Come on, y'all. So guess what? She ended up $50,000+ in debt. And guess who she calls, y'all? Drum roll. Get it? Come on. Me. But you know what she called me with? Come on, Vince. She called me with a sad story. Get the violin out, Debbie. Get the violin out.
Did you tell her go sit down or sit down? Which one you told her?
Sat down. Cause she got the sob story. Well, I don't write as good as you do. If you can help me out with this, I only got a few hundred. No. You only offering or want to pay me a few hundred. You got 50 grand. You got 50 grand. You just didn't want to pay me 50 grand.
I tell people this, when I meet business people and they be like, yo, V, I'm gonna cut you a deal. I tell them I don't want no deal. I said, because I respect your business too much. People that do that, they come with the sob story or, stuff like that. They don't respect your business. They don't respect your grind. They don't respect none of that. But they're willing to go give somebody else all that money just to come back around to the person who they should have started with in the beginning.
Boom, bam. That's what I'm saying. So guess what? That's why I'm not dragging anybody. So if you're doing email marketing, I'm gonna give you an example. And this is actually in general with any marketing. I promise you, I'm promise you, I'm stop. 60% of the success of a marketing campaign is the list. So I want y'all to just take this in. 60%. So even when you hire me and you're like, oh no, I had somebody else. I bought a list. I got a list. Listen, if the list is whack, my campaign ain't gonna matter anyway. If you haven't defined your audience, you're a marriage coach. I mean, good marriage, bad marriage, what kind of marriage? What you coaching? What's your area? It's a whole lot of people who are married. Okay, so you're going to stop divorce. Okay, so how are you going to do this? Let's talk about this. What's your proven success rate? What's your result? That's why you need someone who knows marketing. Because some of y'all just out there talking out of the side of your neck. You ain't talking about nobody's. It's right. Fake lists, no profits. Oh, well, so-and-so, she got 500,000 followers. She don't even know those people. Those people don't put no engagement. There are no comments. There's nothing. They don't even know who they are. And this is what is the trickery. The reason why I'm writing this new book for Real Vince is to expose the trickery that is happening now with everybody feeling like they can just get a free website on Wix and be in business.
Yes.
It is straight trickery. And if we don't get down to the basics of business, many of these people will have gotten your money and then they will be out of business. And you are still without your business flourishing. I have too much integrity. I won't do it. And like I said, and if you one of those people gonna come to me because you seen somebody else and you know everything, I'm not your person. Because you can't tell me that I'm 25 years in the game. Vince, I had to tell somebody, I said, somebody was telling me about marketing. And I said, wait a minute. Besides the fact that I have a master's degree in marketing, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. You can't tell me something that I don't already know. Or I can't find out. Are you kidding me? And guess what? They sat down. They
Yo,
sat down.
hey, I don't know. I guess it must be a storm somewhere. But it said one of the streams was having trouble.
Listen.
You still here, Shawn?
Yep, I'm here. I'm here.
Let me
So again,
let me know if everybody is still around. Cause Shawn video froze up.
oh, did my video froze? I thought I was just talking.
Nah, your video froze, but you still here though. You still here. You still here. You still live and popping.
Okay,
I,
listen. Well, I listen. That's probably my cue, man. Because we can talk forever. I appreciate you.
there
I
you go.
Listen. I am so excited. I'm Shawn SHAWN Marketing EXP for Marketing Expert, pretty much in all my different platforms. And so I'm just excited for all that you're doing, Vince. You a real one. You can have me on anytime. Get me on with Rhonda and Debbie. Get me on with whoever. Because if we don't talk about marketing and what it really is, we're going to continue to be duped. We're going to continue to be manipulated. We're going to continue to spend money and not get results. I would rather tell you, depending on the kind of business or industry that you're in, you're better off doing email or text. Or I might tell you need a cold call. People may not like events, but my goal is to get you some money, get you some revenue, get you some consistency in your business. All these plans and all this other stuff, I don't even do that. What's your funding plan? Come to me with some goals in mind. Come to me with some KPIs. I see we didn't even go there. Then see how I get started? Some of y'all don't even know what a KPI is, but you're going to sit up here and hire a firm and they're not going to tell you any results. They're not going to, like you said, no proof of concept, no scope of work, nothing. Get out of here. Where they do that at? You know where they do that at? With us.
All the time. All the time. All the time.
Contracts, we don't read them. We
Nope.
don't look at none of it. We just go on ahead and let them take out your cash or take out your Zelle. They better be invoicing you. But anyway, don't get me started.
We sign contracts and we sign contracts and don't have a lawyer look them over.
Come on. Don't even get me started.
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna stop right there. We're gonna stop right there. Shawn, listen. First of all, I want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Black masterminds are always in the building. All right. Just want to let y'all know, man, listen, Shawn has been one of the drivers of the organization that we are a part of. It's called the Black Mastermind. Again, I'm always going to shout out Black Mastermind. You feel me? Black Mastermind group. You can catch it right here if you want to log into it, find out more about it. The blackmastermindgroup.com. We are always looking for people worldwide. It is, let me be clear, it is not a multi-level marketing scheme at all. So let me go ahead and be clear. I'm going to say that one more time. It is not a multi-level marketing scheme. If anybody that know me, no, I do not get involved in stuff like that. So I deal with real people doing real things. I have access to people who I never had access to before that's doing legal things. Of course, anyone that know doing legal things. I got people who are thousandaires who are making money 10 times over and they're really millionaires, but they're not letting you know that. And then we have access to people who are millionaires who's doing things on a worldwide scale. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all know, Black Mastermind, tap in, check it out. Shawn, I want you to leave the people with some parting words, and then I'm going to wrap it up with a story. I like to recap with a story.
Love it. So thank you so much, Vince. Thank you so much for your audience. It is truly my desire. I consider marketing to be similar to that of evangelism in the kingdom. I take the message and take it through the medium to the people. It is so important that it's not about who you know. That's what we were taught. But it's about who knows you. Marketing drives revenue to your business, to your association, to your concepts. Don't be afraid to sell, to market, to put the time in to learn your industry so that you can make wise investments and come out with a profit. Come on now, big P, in your business so that you can hire more people, so that you can do bigger things on a bigger scale, because that's what's going to make an impact and also leave a legacy. Thanks again, Vince. I appreciate you.
All right, that's what's up. So listen, everybody, real quick. I just want to let y'all know how much I appreciate all y'all showing up tonight. Shout out to my cousin who's on here. Shout out to my girl that's on here. Shout out to Kimber. You know what I'm saying? She on here, my girl from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. This is the website you can catch me at, onevoiceonemic.com. Again, I drop a blog every other week. I'm going to drop one actually tonight. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is yet, but catch the one I got up there, The Emasculation of the Black Man is Normal as Apple Pie in America. Again, catch the Black Mastermind group. Check it out. We do new members every Wednesday. If you want to get down, get a part of it, just listen to the webcast that goes on the Zoom. You can definitely tune in. Facebook.com, Vince Pass, Twitch TV, Vince Pass is where you can find me. Of course, I'm on YouTube Live right now. You know what I'm saying? YouTube.com/Vince Pass 1. And then again, I ended with this, National Suicide Hotline Prevention, 1-800-273-8255. I always end the show the way that I started. I want to leave y'all with a couple of things. She dropped a lot of jewels tonight. But the one thing I started to show off with was everything is earned, nothing is given. Everything is earned, nothing is given. First thing I want to drop on you is what Shawn said: research your industry. If you don't research your industry, you're gonna be out there, trying to sell apples in the orange industry, and then you ain't gonna be making no money. You're gonna look like Boo Boo the Fool. That's just gonna be honest with you. Okay. In researching your industry, you have to understand people will capitalize on your ignorance. Bottom line, people will capitalize on your ignorance if you're not researching your industry. Okay. So when after you realize that people will capitalize on your industry, on your ignorance, recognize who you surround yourself with. Okay, the people you surround yourself with are going to. You want the people that surround you that's not yes people. That's going to tell you when you're wrong, going to hold you accountable for whatever you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? And get the people around you that can do the job better than you. You can't do it all. You can't be the CEO working on your business if you're trying to be the marketer, the advertiser, the voiceover, the secretary, the computer programmer, the IT guy. You can't do all that. The purchaser, you can't do all that. How are you working on your business? How are you going to go out and bring new customers in if you're trying to wear so many hats? The reason why Shawn wears so many hats is because she went through each individual step to wear those hats. And when she realized when she got in the business that she wasn't about to do all those things, she said, we're going to work smarter, not harder. Okay, so again, research your industry. People will capitalize on your ignorance. Once you get smart with it, because you can't unlearn what you already know. Okay, are you surrounding yourself with the positive people? You feel me? Ask yourself next: are you surrounding yourself with multipliers? Okay, then ask yourself: are you surrounding yourself? Who are the subtractors of yourself? Who are the people who are taken away from you? Okay, and I hate to say it, it'll be family you got to start with first. Sometimes your own mother could be a distraction. Your own father could be a distraction. Your brother and sister, your siblings can be a distraction to you. Okay, so you can't be afraid to separate family from business because it's not always going to go together. Okay, if you think it's small in business, you ain't gonna be in business long. Okay, because when you start dealing with them subtractors, understand you already don't got much. They just gonna keep taking away from you, but you're gonna keep giving. Okay, and not saying that you're not supposed to drop a nugget, but don't give away all the jewels. You feel what I'm saying? Don't give away all the jewels. And what you want to do in your life, you want to sow where you want to go. All right. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. My sister got on me a couple of weeks ago. She said, "Vincent, have you been tithing or you been offering?" I said, "I've been offering." She said, "You're doing two different things." And she got on me, two different things. And I told my girlfriend. She said to me, she said, "We ain't doing that." She'll tell you, she's probably laughing right now. She said, "We ain't doing that. You got the tithe." I don't care if you don't do offering, but you got to tithe. All right. So success is the extension of who gave you the gift for the people that you are to serve. So understand something. Everything that I just ran back that Shawn was talking about tonight, you know what I'm saying? Success is the extension of who gave you the gift. So where you want to go. If you thinking small, you won't be in business long. You surrounding yourself with subtractors or multipliers. Who are you surrounding yourself with? You feel what I'm saying? Being around people that capitalize and use you on your ignorance, researching your industry. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is earned, nothing is given. Do you know your assignment? Now I left that last for a reason because this. Rhonda said we ain't doing that. So do you know your assignment? And that just goes back to the first thing, research your industry. But this is a spiritual show. Let me be honest with you. This is a God-driven show. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that what I'm doing is by my hand. No, it's by the gift that God has given me to be able to reach out to talk to people and be transparent, be vulnerable. You know what I mean? It's a gift in those things, you know, because hopefully that somebody tonight understands the stories that we've laid down, especially that Shawn has laid down. With her 25 years of experience in the industry, she probably has more stories, and trust me, she does. She is very long-winded. We can have a 5-hour segment on this thing right now. Be honest with you and keep going and going and going. But I'm gonna tell you something. She also has a 5-minute segment where she asks you, "Do you understand your assignment?" If you don't understand what you're doing, then you shouldn't even be doing what you're doing yet. Like she said, don't be a 501c license holder and you don't know how to make a profit. Okay, you don't even do out here and sell T-shirts. So how you gonna know how to make money and try to hide money when you don't know how to make money? Notice I said I ain't say hold money, but hide money. Why do you think they use a 501c3? But that's another story. We're gonna get into that some other time. I'm gonna go get the business people for that one. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, man, you know, I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate it. My cousin said we got to have you back on. We'll definitely make that happen. But she is definitely a busy woman. Yo, if you at home right now, whatever, wherever you at, I need y'all to give a round of applause, man, for Shawn LeSuer, man.
Appreciate you, Vince. Oh my gosh, you got me started. One other book real quick because you brought it up is "Thou Shalt Prosper" by Rabbi Daniel Lapin. That book is all about what you said about the tithe, about the offering. I am avid. I say that to my sister. It's so funny. I just said that to my sister just last week. Asked her what she tithing. She's traveling. Because she's getting ready to turn 50 and she's buying all this different stuff. And I'm like, I have not heard you say that you're tithing. And she was honest. She was like, no, and I can really tell. I said, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, we get ready to wrap up, but I just want to say this. When my sister got on me about that, like, and I talked to Rhonda about it, yo, my words got so heavy. Like, my heart got heavy. Now, see, there go my cousin getting on me too.
Absolutely.
And she said, I tithe and give offering. You know, like I couldn't even look my sister in the phone on Duo when I told her that. Because she was looking dead in the phone. I was like, I don't think I've been tithing. She said, you just been giving offering, right? I'm like, yeah. She said, you doing it wrong. You're doing it backwards.
It's so important. Like I said, my daddy taught me what you can do with the 90 can't compare to what God does with the 10. And I want you to just hold on to that. You really think you're doing something? I mean, and like, so as a kid, I teach my children, I homeschooled my children. I shared with you, I have 5 children. I homeschooled my children, and all of them were taught to tithe when they got their first job. I can tell you right now, one stopped doing it, and she's always barely making it. One is faithful. We talking 20-year-olds, y'all. You can teach them. Teach them the way that they shall go. They will not depart from it. The word will not depart from them. Come on now. Don't let me preach. The second one is a day trader. He has He is a faithful tither. Even though he has been out of fellowship for 2 years, he still tithes at our church. Day trader has much. Seriously, the third one, guess what? He decided that he wasn't going to tithe to the church. He decided he was going to tithe to a foundation, and because his intention, come on now, it's a principle, y'all. He still is a tither. He still reaps the benefits. Right. Now, he doesn't get the rebuke from the devourer, but again, I pray, so he okay. The fourth one, no, seriously, because I got 5. The fourth one, don't want to hear it, don't want to, whatever, I ain't doing that. Always struggling. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Principle. That's all I can tell you. It's a law, and when you read "Thou shalt prosper," it's gonna seal the deal for you. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, look, see, preach.
That's what's up, yo. Listen, man, it's 10:01 and all's well. You feel what I'm saying? We doing what we do. We got my girl Shawn in the building. Y'all know how we get up out of here. You feel me? Catch your man tomorrow night, unapologetically Vince, 9 p.m. I'm gonna talk about any and everything. Like I say, it could be your mama, your daddy. Everybody getting talked about. Everything getting talked about. And just like my cousin said, we're gonna leave it off just like that. You dig? Obedience invited the favor and the blessing. Yo, thank y'all everybody for tuning in. Catch your boy. Here we go. Guess what? You know what I didn't do, right? I didn't take it off mute.
Fuck that. America, we gon' crash cruise. You got us trapped in the system with cash rules. We looking like some damn fools. See, we expect the man that raped the village to land.
To be the hand to give the black man food.
That's the definition of insanity.
We some damn fools.
Gotta teach our seats
to get their damn food.
Cause America's so damn rude. But we gon' set it straight. We put the U.S. in the word United States. My country
This to be the Lion States.
Selling for drugs for folks with hooked on. World War II on massive shit.
They have wrong. Let's go. Listen, man, I'm gonna catch up to y'all later. Love y'all, man. In the 80s with Coke. It's my favorite line. It designed crack. Back to back, and that's 3 generations back to back to back.